Here's Tyler Bass to get this one started. And we're off from Arrowhead. Starting from the 5. And this drive will start inside the 25. All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10. Gives to Pacheco to start the drive. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first.
That was the perfect play call for that particular situation. Gave him enough to pick up a first with some room to spare.
They're set up at the 35 now. First down, and they go right back to him. He's got to gain a 6 there. DeMar Hamlin getting there for the tackle. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
That's a run that you'll take the result in the NFL every time. A nice play, a solid game, but it's also a run that you know, and you may come back to. Because if you were that close to breaking off an explosive one, you really break the backs of a defense.
After a good pickup, they've got 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. He's got his man. That's Travis Kelce. Give him an even 10 yards on the play. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
I'm sure Coach, the play caller, doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
1st and 10. Ball set up at the 48. Running left with Pacheco. They get 13 on the pickup. And the Chiefs are going to have a first down.
A split second, all that kept the defense from making a stand right there. It's amazing, man. This game of inches and split-second reactions. A nice bit of burst, search forward for enough to go get that first by a couple before they could finally drag him down.
They're set up at the 35 now. Before the play clock can expire, we've got a timeout called by Andy Reid. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. They're set up at the 35 now. Throwing on first down, Mahomes. Taking a big shot for the end zone. And they can't connect on the deep look. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
Defense doubled him, knowing that was where the pass was likely headed. A bit surprising. Quarterback still threw in that direction with how well that defense had that play covered.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. That's complete, Isaiah Pacheco. And they bring him down after the play reaches the 26. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. It's Pacheco on third. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line. Pickup of 2 here. And it'll be first down, Kansas City.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
A new set of downs forthcoming. It's 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Mahomes. Has his man, it's Pacheco. He's only going to manage to get back to the line. Ed Oliver there to make the stop.
Defense all over that throw. You could just smell it. They just smelled that football coming their way, and that's as good as an incompletion. And they're going to be in a good spot. 2nd down coming up.
2nd and 10, need to get some positive yardage here. We've finished 1 quarter in what's still a scoreless game. Couple of zeros on the board right now. Back to Arrowhead in just a moment. About set for the 2nd quarter. Chiefs football here. They're advancing it well as they face 2nd down.
Hey, 43, 15.
Back to throw Mahomes. Completes this one to Rice. And he gets absolutely popped to end that one. Working quickly here. Third and short, here's Mahomes. Hauled in by Rice. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Offense in the hurry up here. Again, Mahomes to throw. Kelsey makes the catch. And he'll get them enough for a first down.
Oh, so close to getting off the field. But the 4th down conversion keeps that defense out there. That was their shot to end this possession, to sit on the bench, to get their breath. But now they're going to have to buckle down and force another 4th down.
Running out of the gun with Pacheco. And this is down to the 5-yard line before they can stop him. We're to the 2-minute warning from Arrowhead. The Chiefs looking for the game's opening score. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Blitz coming, Mahomes. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down. And he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
3rd and long for Mahomes. He's on them. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. Chiefs in the hurry-up, trying to get everyone to the line.
A big loss on the play. Brings up its fourth down.
Mahomes throwing on fourth. Pass caught, 9-yard line. And they make the tackle. I'm not sure that was an advisable gamble in this spot, Brock, as they turn it over on downs.
I think this defense was resigned to giving up 3 points on the opening series. Instead, well, they got the chance to deny them anything. And boy, did they ever attack it.
Allen taken right to the air. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Justin Reed has the INT. And the Chiefs will nearly return this for a touchdown. They're tackled at the 5-yard line. Oh, there he was. A step away from making the post-game highlights you see on the news from going viral. Couldn't quite get there. Now they need to punch this one in to convert the interception into points.
It sure wasn't for lack of effort, though, and nobody in this stadium wanted to touch the pay dirt more than that return. He did all he could do.
He did.
Sometimes you're just an agonizing step or two away from that kind of glory.
And he runs it across. Touchdown! The Chiefs take the lead just before halftime. Well, partner, with the increased focus on receivers now in the ground game, the jet sweep, it's a weapon all 32 teams and coaches have to rely on for offense. And for the good ones, it can be a lucrative play to have ready, too.
Yeah, lucrative on the scoreboard, certainly, Caden. Don't forget about lucrative for the wallet, too. Next time his agent's at the negotiating table, he's going to be sure to bring plays up like that one. You mentioned the value he could bring beyond the work of just catching the football.
Now Harrison Butker for the point after. Right down the middle, it's good. And they add one on to their first touchdown of the contest. Reed now to kick this one away. And he opts not to bring this one out, so they're going to enjoy some good starting field position from the 30. Only half a minute to go in our half. Let's see how they begin the drive. First and 10. Here's Allen. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Back to the air, Allen. Trying for the deep ball. That one is incomplete, and the clock stops with 18 seconds to go.
The ability to track the ball, right? Ball skills isn't just knocking it away, and that's a beautiful job there, Kate. But ball skills is also being able to track a ball on a deeper throw like that. If he doesn't swat it away, we're looking at a huge game.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Operating from the gun, it's Allen. That one's cut along the left sideline. And they'll have it across midfield as he runs out. A big play, 23 yards to move those chains.
This entire play, Kate, depends on how well he can separate from his man. You get man-to-man coverage, it's really about two things: separation and trust. Because QBs want to throw it before he breaks. That's the trust. And then they got to believe that that separation can create the big play down the field.
Gets this to Kincaid. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. And they've got themselves another 1st and 10. Working inside the red zone. And oh, he got it! Interception! And the Chiefs are stopped on that return, so that interception's going to be the final play of this opening half. So we finished 2 quarters, a couple more to come after this short break. More of the NFL on EA Sports after this. Back from the break, I'm Kate Scott, joined by Brock Heward, and we are just moments away from the beginning of our second half.
Burke hit the ball.
Reed now to kick this one away. Ty Johnson now to return. And a decent return ends as they bring him down inside the 30. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. First tone of the game for James Cook. He's able to drive that pile about a yard. Drew Tranquil brings him to the ground. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
He's got this complete to James Cook. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
That pass, it did put him in a position where he had to shake a defender. That's all you want. Give me a one-on-one. And he is capable of doing it, but not against that dude. That defender could not be shook. He knocked him back across the line.
Allen on 3rd down. Complete beyond the marker. They touch him down, but a great pickup, and it's good for a 1st.
I'm not sure how this defense let that guy slip through him like that. On 3rd down, nonetheless, he took that snap as an opportunity. Man, did he make an impact play.
Cook trying this one up the gut. And he's brought down after a short gain. He gets a couple on 1st, and they'll come up 2nd and 8. Working from the gun, it's Allen. Kincaid there to bring it in near the sideline. And a solid gain gets them across the 45 before he goes out. A nice gain of 13 yards as it brings up a 1st down. From the shotgun, it's Allen. That's caught. He found some space. And he will score. Touchdown, Buffalo. The Bills cut into the lead coming out of halftime. It's a James Cook touchdown. All right, so the offense does its job, Brock. Now they need their defense to give them a chance to overcome that big deficit.
The momentum in the building's clearly changed. We can feel it here in the booth, but you're right. It's now up to the defense to make a stop and give them a chance.
That one right down the middle. And the Bills tie this game 7-7. Pass now to kick this away. Has this at the 6. And he's going to make this to the 28 before going down. They're out and set, 1st and 10. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Has a man, it's Brown. And he takes a shot near the marker, but it looks like he still has enough for that 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
New slated downs to approach here from the 40. Mahomes on 1st and 10. Has him on the quick hitter. And they push this down to the opposing 47-yard line. They gain 14 on the play. And the Chiefs are going to have a 1st down.
I think my favorite part was the magic he worked after the catch. The way he took the completion and made so much more out of it by adding all the extra yardage.
Football on that 47-yard line, 1st down. Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. And as that one winds up incomplete, it brings us to the end of the 3rd quarter. After 3 quarters. Couldn't connect on 1st, it's 2nd down. Another throw for Mahomes. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Rasul Douglas picks it off. And the Bills are finally dragged down after the turnover and a great return back to the opposing 35.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life. Really on both sides of the ball. Right, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6, yeah, it stinks for the offense. But that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. Another one for Cook. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. He picks up 15 on the play. And that's good for a Bills 1st down. Again, it's Cook. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. Now Allen going to the air. Cut near the goal line. And he'll be taken down at the last possible moment. He's at the 1. That takes us to the 2-minute warning here in KC. Bills in range for a game-winning score.
Let's go, Bills. Y'all know what's going on. Hey, y'all make sure y'all like and comment and subscribe.
Cook.
Oh, get in there.
His push is stopped just short of that goal line.
You know, Kate, these are the situations in training camp that I love more than anything to watch. You learn so much about a football team in these goal-to-go situations. You know you got to protect that goal line, and the defense.
And in, touchdown, Buffalo. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard-fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Hartman with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And a massive hit at the end of that play. Oh, baby. But he hangs on through it. Still able to get that 1st down.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
Here he is to throw. Trying to push it deep downfield. This is caught inside the 15. And he gets on the touchdown. And now a potential game-deciding play call coming up. So they get the all-important touchdown here late in the game, Brock. Now the question, play for the tie or go for 2 and the lead?
And I know they've got all these charts and numbers and analytics to tell you what to do, but this comes down to the gut and the trust of the head coach. Does he trust his offense more to go get this 2-point conversion, or is he going to lean into his defense and believe that they can get the stop?
Here are the Chiefs facing a massive 2-point try. They're going to try and run for it. Wow, a stunning call to go for it, and the guts pay off. He's in, and they've got the lead. Reed now to kick this one away. Johnson with a return here. And he's brought down just inside the 25 on the return. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Back to throw. A bit of desperation on this deep shot. And disaster averted. He knocks away the deep ball, incomplete. That one firmly denied by the man in coverage. So 2nd down coming up. He'll look to throw it. Try and push it deep downfield. And that's going to be knocked away, incomplete.
How many times do defenders hear from their coaches, read and react, read and react? You got to read where the quarterback's eyes are going, and more importantly, you got to react as he begins to throw and knock that ball away.
Throwing now. And this one falls incomplete. Still 17 seconds left to play. Ball and defender arrived at the exact same time there. So that brings up 4th and long. They haven't found it easy to score in this one, Brock, and physicality just like that, a big reason why.
And it usually is, Kate. I love defensive coordinators when they say, hey, it's not just what you see, it's what you hear. And you could hear the physicality of that knocking the ball loose.
Desperation time here on 4th. That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. And the Chiefs make the play that should win them this game.